Minor League Baseball is into the box now. Miguel Oliveros. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. Here comes the 0-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robinson moves over. He's got it one away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Now.
Digging in, Miguel Oliveros. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Left field and deep. Mata going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
All right, hold up.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right here.
Up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in, Agustin Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base run. Hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on.
Stepping up now, Adrian Arias. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight match, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Oliveros on the move, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on. Coming to the plate now, Alex Biggs. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oliveros will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Oliveros. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Cortez, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. So stepping in, Alcides Escobar. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. High and deep to right center. Oliveros sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cortez giving chase. This gets right off of him. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Popped up. Divino has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. So they pick up several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Now on your home. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
The pitchers jumped out of.
So digging in now, Miguel Oliveros is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Price is off at first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second.
Round it to get the ball,
toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if you're going to put on the hit and run play, no better time to do it than right after a pitch out. Pitcher's trying to get right back into the zone. You have an opportunity to put barrel on baseball effectively. And he did a great job of it right there.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Was hitless in the shutout last night. 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Robinson racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. No runs, a hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Arias. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here. Nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Oliveros is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Herrera.
Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall on the move. He
Ang
makes the
lapayap.
running play. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He reached on a single in his first try. Skied into straightaway right. Robinson coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base. Stepping into the box, Adrian Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Second of the ball game.
O que faz impressão no Days Gone. Aí, mano, que grande seca.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Acho que era o Coelho que tinha.
Right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as
Acho
possible.
que o Coelho tinha.
So be it.
Que grande seca. E depois a história começa mesmo. Aquelas histórias mesmo. Sem joguei. Estive a jogar já. Até há um bocadinho, mas já me enjoei. Estava a jogar quase a dar o sono.
Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a home run, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy base hits.
Joguei de agora, 3 horas.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Um bocadinho. Graficamente está porreirito, a parte deles. Partes feitas nem por isso. O resto, não achei nada, está mesmo. É aquelas histórias mesmo seca. Olha a soneira que eu estou agora é do jogo.
He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out. J.D. Davis.
Agora que ele está parecido.
And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
É mesmo insosso, meu. Falta conteúdo, falta na história, pá. Falta de
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3.
Nem tinha nem lá está. Também esse cara para o fato também já está a ver muitos jogos de zombies, mano. É tudo em volta do mesmo. É arroz, arroz, arroz.
Now at the plate, Drew Robinson. As we take a look at the
Nada, pá, bate já.
Here's the 1-1.
Sem de pica nenhuma, mano. Vou dizer, mano, estou aqui em geração por causa do jogo. Não. Já apaguei, ele instalou aqui 60 e tal gigas. O Vargrai, olha para acaso vou ver se foi esquerda.
Back behind second. Marte is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat. There he goes. On the ground.
Que mal bola. Olha, mas passou.
No chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Eu estava a jogar aqui em share play com o Sérgio, o beisebol. Ganhou-me. Sei. Ele ganhou-me 2 jogos. Caga na última, faz um home run. Joga comigo em share play. Nossa.
He did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, good job.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Biggs. He drew a walk his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros is there.
E eu depois no último jogo pus o Sérgio. Caralho, tripar. E eu calmo, Sérgio. Perder faz parte do jogo, cara. Eu já perdi 2 vezes seguidas contigo.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it. Ready for another chance? Alex Biggs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Agora é ressábia de ver o Call of Duty.
High in the air out to center field.
Os vídeos.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center.
Home run, caralho. Olha lá, via que a puta não passava.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that.
Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving.
A drive that's got
Dois home runs seguidos.
And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys go away. This game is all knotted up.
Home runs seguidos.
So it's a solo shot to dead center as they believe it. It's 6-6 now.
Grande empate. Caralho. Olha, por acaso fiquei arrependido de ter comprado antes esse com o Tom Brady. Não, é copy-paste. É mesmo copy-paste, não traz nada. São aqueles jogos que já não traz mais nada de novo. Foi. Basicamente aquele DLC.
9-6 the final tally in this one. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16 team. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Oliveros ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits. And stepping up to the plate, Miguel Oliveros, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Colega, opa, roubava-se.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Adam Duvall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is out at second. Striding in, Agustin Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ramirez.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Entra na sexta só.
Oliveros is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So coming to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He reached on a single in his first try.
Acho que vai fazer campismo e tudo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
Só em setembro.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
Setembro. Tiro férias que é para ir a jogar Call of Duty. Call of Duty, o Borderlands. E o Call of Duty também.
The runner will have to head back to first. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Sim, já estás folgadinho.
Makes the catch and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He steps in off a base hit in his last.
Gostava de arranjar era aqui o 19 do beisebol, mas 30 euros não é muito caro.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Pá, o modo de carreira está mesmo muito
Digging
fixe.
in, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at bat.
Miguel Oliveira.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. At the plate, Miguel Oliveros, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Joga para mim, joga.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball towards the hole.
Yes.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he's safe. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Look like a bate essa merda, um gajo ganhou o jogo.
Winning run at second base. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The Sky Sox jump.
No.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Deve ser do jogo.
The game's futures. Digging in now, Irwin Bland, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Irwin Bland.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall moves over. 1 out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. Settling in now, Miguel Oliveros. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
On the bag, right here.
And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Heels moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Chi ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. 1. So here's the Miguel Oliveros. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, a fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
At the plate, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it.
Yeah.
Driven nicely into the gap.
Yeah.
Turn, find the ball, find the ball.
Oliveros rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. It's a 2-2 game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third.
Leading off the inning,
Epá, ninguém já sabe que as ligações vamos ser sujeitos.
High fly ball out to
Então,
straightaway center.
e a cena de
On the move, makes the play, 1 away.
Contra outras consolas.
At the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to... Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fields moves over, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Round Rock Express took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Eu acho que nós aqui em Portugal temos sério problema dos servers serem longe.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Olive,
and
he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Fields waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order. Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Oliveros. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Vai, puta, vai, puta.
Ai, apanhou, boi, no meu filho. Digging in once again, Miguel Oliveros. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chad Weston. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Perez. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oliveros is there, and he has it for the first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
Welcome to stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him, and a double steal try here, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. It's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Takes this the other way to right. Navarre is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot.
Let's get on, Morano. puta! Ih, mano, por uma merdinha de
Pitch out.
nada.
Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Já jogava desde miúdo. Havia um jogo.
Popped him up.
Por acaso gosto.
Navar is going to get there.
Conheço.
And he hauls it in
A
for
minha
the
favorita
first
é
out
os
of the
Giants.
inning. And he might have thought
Agora
about it at third,
tá
but with one away, decides not to risk.
Giants não.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He popped out in his first trip.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Que é no futebol americano.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Kepler's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is
Gosto de
down
ver
into
só
the
aqueles
gap.
vídeos de
One run is
porrada
scored.
da grossa.
And he's in safely to third as they jump
Sim,
out
mas
ahead
isso
with
é
3
mesmo
runs
muito
scoring on
tático.
the play.
Um jogo muito
Well,
tático.
guys, there's an old saying about play with man.
Não. Me chamam porque não estou habituado,
Ready once
nem.
again, Miguel Oliveros. He's singled
Aquela
in
merda
2
tem
trips to the
tantas
plate thus far.
regras.
He's
Sim,
ready.
mas
Here's the first
sim,
offering.
eu já jogava isto nos PCs.
Land is there and he'll make
E
the
sempre
catch to
gostei.
retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all
E pá,
told.
eu agora já me
Last half
andava
of the
para
fifth
comprar,
coming
pá,
up.
mas nunca havia
Nationals
promoção.
out on top, 5-3. Striding into the box, James Chi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends
Baseball.
the inning.
Baseball.
In now, Miguel Oliveros.
Number 13, Miguel Oliveira.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side.
Ela está sempre aí agora.
Now
É
here's the
meu
pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left.
Merda.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now batting, Miguel Oliveros. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Digging in to try it again, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runner goes for second, and a step off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 8-6, the final score tonight.
Aqui o batimento.
Sometimes dreams do come true.
First they want you on the big stage. You're going up.
This player is about to get the chance that millions
Subir à primeira
only
liga.
dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
E já o mico. 15 euros já é bom.
A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today.
Não faças isso. Bem mais, foda-se.
His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Amen. Training facility.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Vou ver. Texas Rangers. No. No, ainda não vi.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Miguel Oliveros makes his big league debut right after this.
E obviamente. Não dá bolas para assinar.
Sean Crockett, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the
Agora é que é
starting
doer.
assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base.
Up next for the Rangers, Miguel Oliveros. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier
logo aí, primeira
person in the
tacada, faço logo um double, é isso.
Miguel Oliveros has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So next to the plate for Texas, Julio Beltran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Mascote.
Soft liner to the right side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Henry Barber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run away at third. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
É muito fixe, até as câmaras mudaram e tudo.
Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is under it. 1 out. Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this. Striding in for the Indians, Logan Forsythe. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Oliveros is right there. One down. Digging in, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miguel Oliveros.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Behind 0-2 now.
Wrong.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. First on the scene.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Oliveros racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Long run, but he gets there. Digging in, Miguel Oliveros. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice...
Lined into right, a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping up now, Henry Barber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Right there.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 8 full. It's the Indians' 8.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer earns win number 4 on the season. Sean Crockett allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Set to get his day started, Julio Beltran, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. Runners off for second. Hard ground ball to third. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead. And they'll get the man. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Hit in the air to center field. Oliveros has a read on it. And that's the third out. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep
run,
center.
bitch.
You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Grande home run, caralho, logo ao segundo jogo.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Hit me, relay.
Oliveros is right there, one down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. So digging in now, Miguel Oliveros. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense.
Vai menina. Home run!
One of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious.
Aha! Vamos jogo 2.
And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay.
Caralho. Não é, começa a ficar melhor, acerta mais.
Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty B, you know what, Dero, well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
9-6, the final tally in this
Isto é que se chama, como sabem, liga.
A newcomer to the big leagues is
Legal.
interviewed about a
Ora,
milestone moment
get your
in
first
his
mission
young
home run.
career.
Alô? Já vou para entrevistas e o caralho.